Yes. Do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
काइंड उसके भी अलग अलग
Which
प्रकार होते हैं
kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paima what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
Hey,
My goodness,
Hey, Jungly
this
ko pata
gentleman
bhai.
is quite the
कस
connoisseur.
कम दिमाग था बंदे के
You
पास
two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Wait, you don't even recognize me. This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency food.
Now then, please peruse at
Karma.
your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly,
अरे
this
बाप
strain
रे,
is
फूल
quite
के बारे में भाई
directless.
ऐसे लिख देगा ये बंदा.
Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the adepti.
अरे
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true
ऐसे 10 out of 10
connoisseur.
भाई.
Most
Full
of
marks.
that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
I'm still an ignoramus. क्या? I'm still an ignoramus. I'm still an ignoramus on horticulture.
Oh, Mr.
Horticulture
Zhongli,
मतलब फूल की
you're
वो स्टडी के बारे में होता है,
reasonable.
फूल की स्टडी करते हो.
So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
भाई बता बस फूल खरीद
I'll
रहा
take
है.
them all.
ये फिर से बोला. फिर से.
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct
भाई जोंगली को
perfume
बोलने
from
देते हो ना
different
तो भैया
subspecies of
तुम्हें
silk
मान लो
flower
भाई जोंगली
when
अगर बोला
making
ना
an
मतलब समझ लो
offering
कि
to
ना
a
कम से कम
statue
वो
of the
ऐसे देख
seven.
भाई
Rex Lapis
कम से
will
कम 4
then make
5
his
ना बड़े
own
बड़े लाइन
choice
भाई भर
between
देगा
the
ऐसा
scents.
पेज भर देगा.
Like several other tedious
इतने
and
बड़ा भाई
complicated
कितना लंबा बोलता है.
traditions, this one has become simplified over
हो गया.
time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this
ठीक है.
case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any more
फिर
on
से
you?
हाँ है भाई ले ले ले.
You forgot to bring money again?
I see a pattern emerging here.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo
फ्री में देगा तू भी
himself?
या हाफ में.
Yes, in a sense.
हाफ में दे दे.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're
free
free
में
of
मिल गया.
charge. Just don't forget to pass on
ठीक
my
है आपकी तरफ
regards.
से भी
Are you
वो कर
serious?
देंगे.
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You're the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could
भाई
do.
पैसा क्यों नहीं लाता भाई ये बंदा ज्ञान बहुत है पैसा नहीं है बेचारी के पास
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
कैसे बनाएंगे मुझे नहीं पता भाई कैसे बनाते हैं परफ्यूम
Ideally with the help of an expert.
अब उसके लिए भी पैसा
Unfortunately,
लगेगा
none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk,
तो किसी को
especially
परफ्यूम
women.
बनाता है ऐसा पूछता फिर हम
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
चलो तो भाई
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the
ठीक है
perfume
आ
is
रहे
ready.
परफ्यूम बनवा के
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Lan, we need to ask you
you know
for
how
a
to make a
favor.
perfume
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny
थोड़ा सा
thing.
flirting करते हैं you smell great
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great
ठीक है
outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not
ऐड
perfume?
चलेगा ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है मुझे
Now that you mention it,
मेरा
yes, there
राज
is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Ginseng flower
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to
Chiming
Chiming.
where's
The
Chiming
fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
चलो तो ये बगल ही में यार ये तो ये टमाटर उतरता है इधर खौफ बना रहना चाहिए
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Do you know how to make perfume यही बोलूँगा मैं तो क्या कर लोगे क्या कर लोगे
Sorry. You caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
Oh, we just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
लॉल
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's
young
homemade
girls
perfume?
homemade perfumes
Yang air? Oh, as in scent of spring?
बोलना नहीं आ रहा मेरे को तो yang
Yes,
क्या
that's her.
yang है
Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for
Okay,
them.
तो वो बनाते हैं ना साथ में
Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything
Okay.
you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting
ठीक है
somewhere.
चलो चलो अरे चलो ना वैसे मैडम भाई आप कभी फ्री रहती है तो बताना यार डेट पे चलेंगे
बहुत तेज हो रहा है बहुत तेज हो रहा
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've
Yeah.
been waiting for you.
What?
वही
How
तो
did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
इतना जल्दी कैसे बात
Actually, I
फैल
was
गई
starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people? people.
दो बंदे घूमते हैं भाई
What
सूंघते
can I
फिर रहे
say?
बंदे को कौन
People
सबसे
love
अच्छे
to
स्मेल
talk.
करते
Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
सिल्क फ्लावर का बनता है ए बिस्पोक ट्रिपल सिल्क फ्लावर वैरायटी प्लीज
3 in 1 go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
इट्स फॉर रेक्स लैपिस मेरे लिए नहीं है मैडम
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were
क्या है
genuinely
भाई ये?
offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story
क्या
just doesn't hold
भाई?
water.
टीज कर रही है भाई
He
ये
was right. People
हमें
don't
tease करा
remember
किया जा
this
रहा है
tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's
मुझे भी तो
head
समझ
a
नहीं आता भाई
little.
क्या बोल रहा था समझ नहीं आता है
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with
मैम
me.
प्लीज स्टॉप टीजिंग मी आई एम फीलिंग अनकंफर्टेबल राइट नाउ
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
यही
Where is that? Mondstadt?
अरे यार क्या है
Making some
मैं जा रहा हूँ
There's
मैं
no need to go to
मैं
such ridiculous
चिकन
lengths.
किचन बोलता हूँ तो यार
Somewhere
हाँ,
closer to home.
किचन
would
बोलता हूँ
do.
तो ये वहाँ जाएंगे बोलते हैं
Let's go for the kitchen at one
फिर
main
जहाँ
restaurant.
किचन बोलता हूँ तो वहाँ जाएंगे बोलते हैं फिर वो जो भी नाम है उसका वहाँ जाऊंगा बोलते हैं, तो यहाँ बोलते कुछ नहीं भाई भाई चिल लो कहाँ जाना रहता है बगल ही में तो है चिकन तुम्हारा मतलब किचन यार मैं चिकन क्यों बोल रहा हूँ आ गए बताइए क्या करना है खाना पकाओ आपके लिए
Try something new at the One Min restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start
ठीक है
work
काम
now.
करेंगे
Are you ready to
ये
please me?
क्या है
Did you say?
नहीं
Make me
यार ये
proud
क्या है
As my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
पानी लाओ मैडम जी के लिए पानी का है
Try something new at the One Min restaurant.
ये कोंटा में छुपा ये पानी है भाई रुक 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 ये क्या है क्या है भाई गेम में क्या है कुछ भी ऐसा सब्जी भी मिलता है क्या बैगन ही तो है भाई बैगन ऐसा लग नहीं रहा मेरे को
This water will
फिर
do
से चालू हो जाएगी
nicely.
ना
Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand
Okay.
doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a
अरे
persistent rhythm.
मैं सेड्यूस करने की
Keep
कोशिश की
going
जा रही
until the
है ओके ओके आई
juices
गेट
start
इट
to
भाई
come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now
ये क्या
take
है
these and try it out on your own using a
ठीक
nearby
है जा
crafting
रहे हैं
bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate
ठीक है मैं अपने
containers
हंसी रोक
when
के
the
बैठा हूँ
perfume is ready.
ऑयल
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the
प्लीज
water
आराम
has
से
boiled
बताइए
off. You must take care to control the heat during
हाँ
this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This
ठीक
is
है
the final
आई विल
step.
किल
Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
I will do my best with little guidance. You help young here make some perfumes.
All 3
ठीक है,
perfumes
जा
are
रहे हैं।
ready. And you, my friend, were a wonderful
छोड़ो भैया मैं
assistant.
जान दो
A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I told you it's not like that
Wow, you actually
Lol.
remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in.
पाइमन बचा
Anyway,
मुझे.
shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is
Okay.
sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger
Acha.
women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters
Okay.
of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures
Last-
the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the
No.
mood.
I think I got it.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with
ठीक है, ठीक है,
anything,
आएंगे.
okay? I'll leave you with some
Bye,
parting
जा रहे.
words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go
Okay.
overboard.
दो नाम में पाँव नहीं रखना ये बोलना चाहते हैं हिंदी में अगर ट्रांसलेट करो तो.
Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime,
ठीक है.
okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably
तो
been
जाना
waiting
कहाँ से भाई
around.
देख रहे हो.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli.
हेलो ये सुन नहीं रहा
Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
है. स्टैचू को देख के क्या करेगा. वही तो.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
Yes sir.
3 sets and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
चलिए तो आपके लिए ऑफर करते हैं.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream and it's liked by younger ladies.
ऑफर वैली वीवर. ओके.
This is the second kind. It's got an
अरे पाइमन के याद है सब.
smell and the
मैं तो
daughters
पता
of
मैं
high
ध्यान नहीं दे रहा था
society
मैं
love it.
तो. और ये मुझे पता है.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies.
ये चमका क्यों थर्ड वाले में.
What was that?
Look like Rex Lapis really like this one. I guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like, right?
Yes, yes.
Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
नहीं.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
हाँ हो सकता है से.
Perhaps that
वैसे
really was one of
बस
them.
ट्रांसफर हो जाता है ना ऐसा बोला है ना
What a
उस जंगली ने.
shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form and...
एंड क्या.
Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
ठीक है जल्दी पकड़े भाई
We can
हमारे
leave
ऊपर
that to
सिंजाम
the
हटे.
authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
What ulterior motive do child and the Chising have? Well, we do need to see the Exuvia.
So, we finished another step in our preparations.
What's next? चलो कहाँ चल रहा है?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
घंटी.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
पैसे नहीं लाया वो.
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
ठीक है कर देंगे जी.
Man, why is he gotta be so secretive this time?
आगे जी मैडम पिंग के पास. पिंग हमारा हाई जा रहा है. क्या जोक मार रहा है अभी.
All things must change.
How do you do, ma'am?
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers?
Mm,
But it's a shame. these glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
मैं मुरझा गए
Back
मतलब
in
मुरझा
my
गए
day, people said that glazed lilies can read human
सही में
hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom
सही में ऐसा होता था क्या
joyfully.
हो सकता है भाई
But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would
मतलब अगर कोई
quickly
हंसता हंसता सुनाई दे
wither
अगल बगल तो ये
away.
भी मस्त है थोड़ा झूमने मतलब
So
ब्लूम हो
that
जाता है खिल
means
जाता है
these flowers feel what's
अगर
happening in
बातचीत
love?
एकदम वो चलता है भीड़ भाड़ वाली बातचीत ऐसा
The
पूरा
rumors
हल्ला
of
होता रहा तो
Rex
ये
Lapus's
वो
death
मुरझा जाता है
are no small matter. They are everywhere.
अच्छा बात
Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free.
क्या
This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
we would like to borrow something from you
Borrow something? Oh, you've come to borrow the cleansing bell, yes?
right ma'am right
Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and
इसे
I would pester him for that bell all the
क्या है
time.
जवान में
He could
मतलब
not
ये जवान तब
dissuade
उसे
me,
दिया गया था मतलब जोंगली भाई
and so
जवान दिखता
he
भाई मतलब
gave it to me.
भाई जोंगली कितना बुड्ढा है मैं सोच
But
रहा
he
हूँ
said
मतलब कितना
that
ओल्ड
if
का होगा
someone
भाई
should come to borrow it, I must not be loath to give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I
भाई कितना
can't
ओल्ड होगा
recall
जोंगली
when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. These old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
I am a Knight of Heaven, a certified lost property finder.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right,
यही मिला मुझे
children, there is
यही
no
अच्छा
need to
लगा
worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
हाँ पता नहीं कहाँ पर रखा था
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be
तो ये
expensive.
भी कोई ऊंची घर आने की होगी
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire
Oh.
household is in here.
How does that work?
It contains your house keys. The bell is all you on. And you go.
There's no way my mom would fit me. And why
Five
do you
more.
need Paimon
घुस
to
आएगी
go
इसके
in
अंदर.
anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite
क्या इतना
welcome
बड़ा है
to
वो
borrow
टी-पॉट
it,
सही में
if you can
सही
find
में
it.
कितना बड़ा है भैया देखते हैं
This granny's so weird. What does she mean? Her
चढ़
whole
के छूंगा
household
टी-पॉट
is
में
in
भाई
here.
देख रहा हो स्वैग अरे जिन निकलेगा अरे टी-पॉट से भी जिन निकलता है मुझे नहीं पता था अरे 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 नशे करके बैठे हुए हम लोग ओ हम कहाँ गए भाई हम कहाँ गए अरे अरे
Where are we? What just happened?
अरे 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 गिरना मत
Youngsters, this is
Oi.
where the old woman keeps all
अरे
the
मकड़ी
things.
मकड़ी परेशान कर रही है
Now,
यार
go fetch that bell.
इतना बड़ा जगह भाई
Oh, that sounds like Granny's voice.
ओह
So, this
बंदे
is
ये
what's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It
ए,
seems I
ए,
really haven't
अबे
lived in a long
मेरा पावर इस्तेमाल नहीं हुआ भाई वहाँ पे करो भाई कैसे
Oh, you children.
मारो ना
An old lady clean up.
रुको रुको तुम्हें पावर दिखाता हूँ अपनी उड़ के जाओ कैसा लगा अरे 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 भैया 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 संभाल के डील जी। ये देखो अबे निकलना यहाँ से तू। मार ले भाई। रुको निकल। बेइज्जती हो गई मेरी। ओए चलो इधर चलो सब मेरे पास आओ। अबे यार भागो सब लाइन से सबको मौका मिलेगा। आओ आराम से जाओ। अबे तू कैसे बच गया? बचा कैसे भाई? बे नहीं क्या कर। अरे यार जमाना चालू कर देते हैं ना एक बार ना, छोड़ते ही है। रुको यार मैं ना सही में दूर जाना पड़ेगा इससे, पता है। अबे लटा के मारे भाई ये। हाँ इनके लिए कौन सा बेस्ट रहेगा? मैं तेरे इस्तेमाल करता हूँ। ये ले। अबे यार भाग गए ना। ले भाई एक ही चीज बचा, उड़ा देता हूँ। जा उड़ गया। बचा कैसे तू? जाल में फंस गए थे रे, मजा था। अरे बाप रे डैमेज देख रहे हो? अरे पानी में क्या चमके। अच्छा मैं रुको यार इन लोगों ने हेल्थ कैसी कर देते हैं। ये ले तेरी बारी। इधर आ इधर। अरे बच गए रे छोरे। इजी किल। इधर आओ सब आओ। बाय बाय। हो गया उसका, चिढ़ गया। अरे दूर भाग रहा है यार, रुक ना 2 सेकंड। ओके ये भी गया।
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too.
क्या करोगे इसके अंदर भाई? पाइमा बताना जरा।
At least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
अच्छा समझ गया, इसके अंदर कैंप करेंगे। हाँ बस सही बात है भाई। तो डोरेमोन को पॉकेट जैसा नहीं है, मतलब छोटा सा रहता है पर भाई उसको बहुत बड़ी जगह रहती है ऐसे टाइप का। एक घंटी मिल गया हमें।
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
तो अब क्या करे?
Now,
क्या करे भाई? घंटी भी मिल गया हमें।
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an adeptus, ma'am?
An adeptus? Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Hyman kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny?
adeptus होते थे थोड़ा छोटे रहते हैं, बड़े सा है ना,
Something's
ये कोई
just
जानवर के रूप
happened
में।
to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands.
जोंगली भाई बड़ा नहीं है भाई, old लगता नहीं भाई इतना old।
Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
What if your friend doesn't return it? Can I keep it? नहीं भाई ये पूछोगे तो रातें पड़ेंगी यहाँ से। पूछ लेते हैं।
Hey, it belongs to Granny. We're supposed to return what we borrowed.
बस मजाक कर रहा था, मजाक।
Let you keep it. You really are a frank child.
मजाक कर, समझते नहीं।
If you want it, you can keep it.
देखा? फ्री में मिल
But
गया।
this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old hands.
ठीक है?
Well, You must
अच्छा
have
होम
things to
सिक
do.
मतलब वो ना घर में जाने
Since you
वाला,
have the
घर से
bell,
बाहर
you
निकलोगे
should
तो मतलब तुम्हें घर
return.
जाने की वो इच्छा होती है
And
बहुत ही
do
जोर से.
tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
अब फाइनली हम जा सकते हैं भाई जोंगली के पास. तो गाइस आज के एपिसोड के लिए सिर्फ इतना ही. हम जाएंगे भाई जोंगली को उसका बेल देने नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में. अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो लाइक कर देना, चैनल पर नए हो तो यार सब्सक्राइब कर देना. तब तक के लिए जाओ मजे करो यार.